Hello, my friend. Welcome to live chat. I'm coming to you barefaced because I have my voice just cracked. I have la 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 the stuff I bought at the Sephora sale this year. And I figured we would play and talk and chat about the Sephora sale because in our space, in the beauty space, the Sephora sale is something that a lot of us really look forward to because you get the entire store of Sephora. Well, not the entire store, but like the vast majority, 98% of the store is on sale. And depending on your level, so the base level is Beauty Insider, so anybody can sign up for Beauty Insider, 10% off. The VIB, I think what is it? I should have looked up and saw the different levels. VIB is in the middle. We have to spend a certain amount of money to get to VIB. Was it like $250, $350, something like that? That is 15% off. And then Rouge, which is what? Why didn't I look this up before chat? I'm such a bad YouTuber. Okay, hold on a minute, because this is going to drive me absolutely bonkers. You know what? Y'all probably know. Y'all probably already know. What's excluded? Coffee Please wants to know. I think I was informed that like The Ordinary and like Inky List, maybe like stuff like that is excluded. So, and this is a US thing. Yasu Cherry says there's no Sephora sale here. So I don't know where this is. Here we go. Yeah. Tish says $1,000 for Rouge. Thank you. Because then I don't have to spend time looking it up. So yeah, so you have to spend a certain amount. And then if you're Rouge, you get 20% off pretty much the entire, I'm just going to say the entire store, but pretty much the entire store. So we're going to talk about because seriously, like if you think about it, a lot of the brands have individual sales throughout the year that are at least 20% off, and you don't have to spend money to get the 20% off. So why do we spend so much time and energy and excitement over the Sephora sale? And I think part of it is the origins of the Sephora sale, at least to my knowledge, the origins, because I came into this space about 2012. So if there's more before that, then y'all can teach me. But before we do, I do want to, one thing I forgot to mention that I was reminded of before we get into it. Jen says Rouge member here, 20% off. I think a lot of people in our space are at Rouge. But the other thing is that the more you spend, the higher your level, the earlier you get access to the sale. So if something sells out, it could sell out during the Rouge period, and then VIBs don't get a chance, or it sells out before Beauty Insiders open. So you have that perk as well if you spend more. But it wasn't always like that. So we're going to talk about it. Let me just very quickly say thank you to Karen. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the Collective Brain Elite. It's just a way to support the channel. There really aren't like massive perks. It's $1.99 a month. It's a way to support the channel. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Karen, for joining. And let me just say hello very quickly to people that are here live in the Collective Brain of Makeup Awesomeness. We're going to discuss the Sephora sale live. If you are watching this on the replay, we do this at John hates when I say do. We do this at 10 a.m. Eastern time because that's the best time for me and my family to do this, for my family and me to do this. So yeah. So if you miss it and you watch it on the replay, you can participate in the Collective Brain in the comments down below. So very quickly, hello to moderator and friend Teresa. Snowing in North Dakota. That's nuts. That's nuts. It's just really freaking cold here. My friend Nicole was poloing me. Nicole, her YouTube channel is Yay or Nay Nicole. She was sending me a Marco Polo, which is like a video chat thing from San Diego, California. And she was wearing a tank top walking on the beach. And I was like, girl, it's freaking cold here. I'm in Maryland, if you don't know. Which is, if you're not familiar, it's on the East Coast of the United States. Well, not quite on the coast, but close to the coast. We're about, 2.5 hours from the coast. All right, Jen Unboxed is here. Good morning to you. Yes, I've done a little bit of shopping. Happy to have you here, Yasu Cherry. Missed the last two chats, so happy to be back this week. Happy to have you here. Good morning, Tish, and thank you for all of your contributions to the What's Up in Makeup Hunters group on Facebook. I appreciate you so very much. Good morning to you, Mel. So good to see you, lovely. And Libby, good morning to you. So good to see you. Jen missed last week as well. Got the double flu shot and COVID booster and was not feeling the best last weekend. Well, I'm hoping that you're feeling well now, and I'm so glad that you're taking good care of yourself. And just quickly, good morning to Classically Diana. Thank you for being here. And also to Stephanie, good morning to you. And Stephanie, I believe that you are one of my major contributors in the Hunters group of the Artist of the Shout Out of the Week. So thank you so much, Stephanie, for when you find those on Instagram, for submitting those for me to see so I can have more options for Artist Shout Out of the Week and What's the Makeup. So thank you so much. If I did not say good morning to you, good morning to you. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so we're going to dig in and see what I got in the Sephora sale. And then as I put it on, I want to talk to you about like why I think we are so into the Sephora sale. Like, why is this such a big deal? Like, really, is 10%, 15%, 20% really that good of a deal? My scissors were over there. I am comfy today. I just decided, you know what? Like, I need to be cozy. I need to wear my sweatpants. So I'm wearing my most baggy sweatpants and my comfy shirt. This actually came from my oldest child's Stitch Fix because they get Stitch Fix and I stopped getting it because they were styling me like the way that I think my mother would look wonderful, but it's just not my style. And they just could not get that as a 43-year-old woman, I didn't want to look like that. It's just not my style. So yeah, so there's one thing in here. There's legit one thing in this box. This is it. Why? Why is this a thing? I'll show you what it is in a minute because that is not the most exciting thing I got. Seriously, Sephora? Really? You couldn't have put this in a bubble mailer. Okay. That drives me bonkers. Like, think about it. Like, how much energy are we wasting? Space on mail trucks? Like, with all of that, why? Okay, so this is the big box. This is all the major stuff that I got. Okay, so let me just pull stuff out. Actually, here. Let's start with the most exciting things first, in my opinion. So this is a repurchase. This is the Fendi Skin Hydra Visor. Did I get the one with... I did, didn't I? I meant to get just the refill, and I think I got the whole thing. I did. So what I might do is take this back to Sephora and just trade it in for the refill because I don't need the case anymore. In case you're not familiar, this is a fantastic moisturizer. This was definitely my favorite thing from my Fenty Skin review. And it has SPF in it and it smells really nice. I'm not going to like pump it or whatever because I'm going to return this and exchange it for just this. But yeah, so it comes with the case, and once you have it, you don't need the case to buy the case again. That was my fault. I was shopping too fast. But this is fabulous. It just feels really good on the skin. I really like the scent on it. And yeah, so I wanted another one. So therefore, I got another one. Okay. I know, right, JK? They couldn't fit that pencil in the other box? I know. Like, I'm wondering what the logic was there. Like, what was that? What was that? I don't know. Okay. So, very exciting. I got the Rose Quartz palette by Huda Beauty. I am so excited about this. Really, really excited to try this. I haven't tried anything by Huda Beauty in a really long time. And I only tried the ones that had the little 9-pan palettes. I've never gotten one of her bigger palettes. So I'm super excited about this. Look how beautiful this is. This is something that I didn't realize how pretty this is. So it's like frosted plastic here. It's like hard plastic. It's frosted. And then it's got like this inlay. I don't know if you can see that. It's really pretty. And then it's a click closure. It's kind of difficult to open if you don't have well, you have to be able to squeeze and pull. You can do it, or if you have a fingernail. What? This is really beautiful. It looks, okay, so right here, this is clear. So the pans look almost like they're popping out when they're in person. It's really hard to see, but they look like they're 3D popping out because this is clear and it's a slightly printed background. So it's really, really pretty. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to swatch this. We're going to swatch this together in a bit. I'm really excited about that. That's probably the most exciting thing that I got, in my opinion. Oh, I got this too. I've been wanting to try Patrick Ta blushes. So this one was the one that stood out to me that I really wanted. You know what's good about having this extra box is I can throw the boxes in the empty box. so I don't make a mess everywhere. This Patrick Ta blush, it's in She's Seductive, and it already looks like it's got a little bit of product there, but it doesn't look shattered, so I'm happy about that. This is very much a me shade. Let me just do a little, It probably builds, but I don't know if you can even see it. It's like barely there. Okay, well, we're going to play with it. We're going to play with it. It probably builds. I'm not judging it yet. Oh my goodness, we have 2 new members. Thank you so much, Steph. I appreciate you. Thank you, Steph. And also thank you so much to Carolyn. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Andrea, yes, it is a beautiful palette, and I'm so excited to play with it. Absolutely. Candy says, I feel like the shades in that palette look different in every photo and video I see of it. Yeah, and it looks different in person than what I expected it to look like. I'm really excited to swatch this. I love how she's going with the different textures. Like she's got like something different. This one's weird though. It's like the diseasey looking one. It's a little creepy looking, this one here, but at least they're trying to do something different. You know what I mean? Like I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it. Already on this, by the way, I do have some fingerprints already, just as a heads up, because I know that drives some people bonkers. Yeah, Elizabeth says it's on your wait list waiting for reviews. Well, I will let you know what I think. Okay, so okay, I also got, you know how much I love my Monochrome Moment by Patrick Ta. I really wanted another one, so I did get this one. This is in the shade She's Secure. I have She's Independent. I wear it all the time. I love the formula so much. It's creamy, but not too creamy. And it has a really nice lasting power considering how soft and comfortable it is. So this is She's Independent. Yeah, and it's got like a vanilla creamy scent with a little hint of mint in it. And it's just, oh, I'm going to put that all over my lips. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. Okay. All right. Already got the paper towel already. Okay. And then, is that it for, okay, no. And then Rare Beauty, I got one of the Rare Beauty blushes because I've heard really good things about these. And it's one of the things from Rare Beauty that launched after the first initial launch. I did do a full review of Rare Beauty stuff, but this was released after the initial launch of stuff. So, oh, that's smaller than I thought it would be. It's small. Like look at the Patrick Ta blush as far as like the physical size, like the wide, I don't know how many ounces or whatever are in these. 0.17 ounces, 5 grams of product. And this one does not say on here. It probably says on the box how many grams of product, but it's cream versus powder, so it's not even going to be equivalent. For real, for reals. For real, for reals. Okay, so I guess I'm going to be going back to Sephora and exchanging this too. Did you see that? Ew! What happened? It just got melted and came apart. It's not that big of a deal, but I don't want this like this. Like that's not cute. And I don't want to have to clean that up. It's going to make a huge mess. So I'm going to be exchanging that for another one. So it looks like I'm going to the mall. Probably not today, but it looks like I'm going to the mall. Maybe I'll go to the mall today because my oldest child and I were going to go see a high school play today. So maybe we'll stop by the mall on the way home. Because I think that the play, no, that's the one we're seeing next week is over by the mall. Okay, so then after that, I'd asked you all if you wanted me to do a review of some Sephora products. So Sephora brand products were on 30% off for the entire brand. So I ended up getting a bunch of stuff from Sephora brand. I'm going to do a full Sephora brand review, but I thought we'd play with a little bit of it today. Casey, thank you so much for joining me, Elite. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're the best. Thank you. You are awesome. I appreciate you. It does look disease looking naturally lovely. It does. It's like, I don't know. It looks like under a Petri dish. Like in a not under a Petri dish. I was going to say under a microscope or in a Petri dish, however you want to talk about it. So, yeah, Susie says, other than eyeliner, mascara, and brow products, I haven't bought makeup in just over a year. Well, that's awesome. I feel like, once you get to a point, some people, it just depends on your level of like why you're buying makeup. Are you buying makeup to be functional? Because you just need, but you just want makeup to do a full face and that's what you want. Or are you more of a collector or you just want the pretty colors? And I'm more of a, I want all the pretty colors person. Whether I need it or not, I just want all the pretty colors. And I want all this color in this formula, and I want it in this formula, and I want it in this formula. It's a thing. It's a thing. Joey says, oh, Jen, I don't like those red blushes. They fade so fast. I love the original liquid ones. See, I wasn't a fan of the original liquid ones. I felt like they were too pigmented. They were too hard to work with, in that they dried down so fast and was difficult to work with. But maybe you have some tips and tricks for me. So maybe I should just return it. If it's not good, maybe I should just return it. I don't know. All right, let's talk real quick. Skincare concierge, what did the elite do? Nothing. They just hang out and you do get something. So your name turns green in chat, and then you get little stickers next to your name. Depending on how long you've been a member, your sticker changes and you get little upgrades to your stickers. But it's just a way to support the channel. I make it really I make it $1.99 and not more on purpose, because there really aren't like perks that are worth more than $1.99 a month. It's really not. It's not a lot, but it's fun. It's fun, and it's just a way to say, hey, Jen, thanks for your content. You know, like it's kind of like a tip, sort of. Kind of. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So John said, in order to join the Collect Brand Elite, if you want to, I'm not like saying you have to, but if you would like to, usually you have to join from a desktop computer. Sometimes people have trouble on mobile devices. There should be a join button. There's one on my channel page. There's usually one underneath my videos. And you just click it. And I think you have to enter in your credit card information. If YouTube doesn't already have your credit card information from like a subscription or whatever, you usually have to enter that in. But yeah, I mean, it's totally up to you if it's something you want to do. Like I said, it's just kind of like a tip jar kind of situation. All right, so Rocio, because we need to get back on topic as far as the Sephora brand stuff. I want to show you what I got. Rocio says the Love eyeshadow palettes from Sephora are really good. They're easy to blend and have different color stories, warm and cool options for light, medium, deep skin tones. That's awesome. That's wonderful to know. Okay, so let me show you what I got. So I did get this. I got a contour and blush palette. So we will see what the deal is with that. Can I get it open? That's the question. Come on. Come in. Come in. Okay, got it. Libby says, it's cold here in Tennessee too. I'm literally curled up under a bunch of blankets watching. Oh, that's fun. I love being curled up. Makes me happy. All right, so here's the contour and blush palette. See, this is what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if you know, I guess it's a highlight. It's a white highlight. I wasn't sure because I thought it was white for like brightening. But this is what it looks like. It looks like these are all like satin or shimmer shade. Well, probably satin shades, but this is the only matte shade. What did I get? It says Spice Market is the name of the blush palette. So we'll try it. I mean, this is really deep. So I'm just gonna have to go in with a light hand and see what I can do. But we'll play with it. We'll play with it. And I may have just gotten a shade that I wouldn't really be able to use the contour product, which is fine. Okay, so what did you say was really good? The I Love. Yes, the Love eyeshadow. Here we go. I got one. I Love Sephora Deep Cool eyeshadow palette is what I chose. Let me get my scissors so I don't mess up the box like I did the other one. See, I told you I got way too much stuff. I did, but I wanted to do a full review of the Sephora stuff. And because so many people watched my Sephora sale video, my monetization was nice and high on that. So I felt really comfortable just getting what I really wanted to review on the channel. Thanks to you all for watching the video, because if people hadn't watched that video, I probably would have gone a little bit softer. I probably would have just gotten the Sephora brand stuff, honestly, but that video did so well thanks to you that I felt good about getting a little bit more than I normally would have. So thank you so much for that. So this is the I Love palette that I got. This is, that was a little flippy floppy thing. I remember talking to Laura Lee about these, and she was saying how expensive these things are. Laura Lee has Laura Lee Los Angeles makeup, and she was saying how expensive these things are. Like it adds up, little bits add up, and how it was like, oh my gosh, why am I spending so much money on these plastic protector things? I never even thought about that. The things you don't think of when you don't own a makeup company. But this palette I thought was really beautiful. So I got that. And then I just have this little bag here that they put more stuff in. Okay, so this is the translucent setting powder by Sephora, of course. All the stuff is Sephora brand. And then I got, this was highly requested of all the things from Sephora brand. This is what you all told me I should get. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. And I chose the shade 17.5N. So I think it looks pretty good. We're going to have to swatch it and see. I do have some color correcting drops that I use that are from Catrice that are amazing. So if it needs to go a little lighter, a little deeper, I think might be good though. I think I might have done all right. Oh, hold on. I lost something. Where did it go? I was going to respond to, oh, here you go, right here. Michael wanted to know if I've seen the new MAC Sculpt and Glow products, that's great, cool toned. I did see those. I couldn't find a whole lot of like official sources on those, so I didn't put them up on What's Up in Makeup, but I did see them. I'm curious about them. I feel like gray, like cool toned contour products, like when they first came out, I was like, yeah, because if you think about it, a shadow doesn't impart color. So when you're putting on a contour, you would think it would need to be a little more gray tone. But then I realized that I really do enjoy sometimes something a little warmer than that gray tone. So yeah, I don't know. Like I'm curious to see what like professional makeup artists do with those. Afra says, I thought the Laura Lee blush palette was very pretty. I don't need it, but it's nice. Well, I don't know. But basically, you're saying you think it looks nice. I love Laura's products. Laura really does do a really nice job with her products. I'm all crooked here. Laura does a fantastic job with her products. She knows a good product. Oh, Thriving and Beyond. Yes, I'd love to hear your review on that Sephora foundation. Well, it's coming. We're going to play with it a little bit today. Yeah, JK says, I've heard very good things about that Sephora foundation. We'll have to try it. Andrea says the same thing, that it's fantastic. Well, there you go. Very cool. Okay, so this is the mascara, Size Up, Volume Extra Large mascara. And then I got the eye primer, Sephora brand eye primer. And I've tried the other concealer by Sephora many years ago. There was a subscriber of mine, Gail, that had recommended that I get the Sephora creamy concealer thingy, the one that's in like the rounder tubey thing, but I've already tried that. It creased on me. Like it was fine at first. And then the more I used it, the more I felt like I couldn't get it not to crease. Like it reminded me of like Tarte Shape Tape, where I liked it in the beginning. And then after a while, I just decided I didn't like it. So we're going to try this one. This is the Sephora Make No Mistake High Coverage Concealer. I have a feeling this is going to be like the It Cosmetics one, but we will see. We will see. And then I got this. This is the Beauty Amplifier Smooth Base. So this is a ultra smoothing primer. We'll try that. And then we have the Sephora brand eyeliner. I think I tried this a long time ago, but it's been a while since I've tried this, the liquid eyeliner. So we'll try that. And then I've always wanted to try these. This is the lipstick. This is the Lip Stories lipstick in Yum Yum. And I want to see if it smells good because there's freaking cookies on the packaging. And if it smells like cookies, I will die. I will die. Let's see. Does it better smell like cookies? Please smell it. Look, do you see the cookies? Smell like cookies. It better smell like cookies. Does not smell like cookies. False advertising. Doesn't smell like anything, but it's pretty. Let's watch it. Oh, I better roll it down a little bit because I will break it. Oh, that's really soft and creamy. Look at that pretty color too. Ooh, I'm excited about that. Okay. And then the one thing that I thought I squished it for a second. I thought I like legit squished the top of the lipstick. You know, when you don't roll it down and you put the top on, like that freaked me out. And then the one thing that was in the other box was this. This is the brow product. This is the, what should I call it? Crayon. Oh, brow shaper pencil. It was in French first. The, brow shaper pencil waterproof. So we're going to try that. Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited. So now this is a perfect timing because we're almost at the halfway mark. And I think this is a great time to start putting some makeup on and start talking about what I remember as the origins of the Sephora sale, because I feel like a lot happened before I came into the beauty game in 2012. But this is what I know of it. Hold on. I gotta get my bear ears. Okay, so people always ask me where I got these from. I got these at an Ipsy event. They were giving these out. This is a brand called Baume Vivant. It was a K-beauty company that I don't think exists anymore, but you can get similar ears like this on like Amazon, and I'm not sure where else, but I know I've seen them on Amazon. But I know some people try not to buy from Amazon. So I wish I had an alternative, but yes, I love these. Okay. Hi, Katie. Katie says, that's good to hear about Laura Lee products. She's had several things I've considered buying, but never actually followed through. I do have some reviews from the beginning of Laura Lee Los Angeles, back when I was living at my old house. And if you wanted to see like swatches of some of the original palettes, like Nudie Patootie, and then the second one, was it Nudie Patootie 2? The pink one that was a little bit longer. I forget what that was called, but I have reviews of those. And Cat's Pajamas. I have that one too. So... Oh, Anna says the Sephora lip clicks are bomb. So similar to the Tarte Maracuja lippies, and for $250. Really? Oh, wow. Kimberly says, does eye primer do anything? My eyeshadow always lasts all day and it doesn't crease or fade. Then you don't need it. You don't need it. You know what you might like though is if you get an eye primer that mutes out discoloration, that might be fun. So kind of like, we used to do the NYX pencil and milk with the white to like make bright colors pop. So you may like an eyeshadow primer that for like, so you see how discolored my lids are compared to like my brow bone, like it's two different colors. So kind of helps with that. But yeah. Yeah. Gretchen says, I wish people didn't have to apologize for defending themselves nowadays. It's discouraging. How do you make everyone happy ever? You don't. You don't. But I think we're a very self-absorbed society. And I think that there are lots of people out there that feel like people need to cater like that they shouldn't. Like I have people comment on my videos sometimes, I wish you had done your video like this, or I wish you had said this thing, more like I would have said it. And it's like, dude, I'm not you, man. Like I can only do things the way that I know how. And I'm glad that you have this knowledge that I don't have, but I don't know you. And I don't know what's going on in your mind. I can't make my video the way that you would want me to make my video because I'm not you. I just do the best I can. And the thing is if you do the video the way that this person wants, then this person gets upset because you did it like this and not like this. And you're right. You'll never make anyone happy ever. I mean, you just do your best. But then sometimes it's like, apologies on YouTube are weird. Audra from Audra at Home did a fantastic video on apologies, like actual apologies. Highly recommend you check it out. It's such a good video. So let's talk about, let me put on my mirror. Let me show you this. This was sent to me by the brand Ilios. It's a brand new brand. They're affiliated with Makeup by Mario. They sent this to me and I freaking love this mirror. It is expensive, but some people are at that price point. I've talked about it in videos before, but it's a light up mirror. It's basically a ring light and it has all kinds of really cool features, but I'm not going to go through the whole thing. But if you go over to their website, you'll be able to see like the deal with it. It's ILIOS. They did offer me an affiliate code and I just never followed up on it. So I don't get any kickbacks, at least right now for that. All right, let's play. Is Audra here? Hi, my friend. Audra, you rang? I don't know where Audra was. I'm sure Audra's wandering around somewhere in here. I lost them. Oh, there. Oh, wait. Yep, there they are. Hi, love Marianne. All right. Audra gets to be off today, which I'm so happy for them that they get to be off and relax and chill today. Okay. So let's get out the face primer first. See, I feel like you have to tell me whether you feel like this. I feel like if there's anything that I would eliminate from my personal makeup routine if I did not have a YouTube channel, it would be face primer. Like, I feel like, yeah, it can make makeup last a little bit longer, but I don't think it's 100% necessary, honestly. Okay, so anyway, what I was going to talk about, get my trash can. What I was going to talk about is the origins of the Sephora sale. So back in the day when I first started, in order to participate in the Sephora sale, you had to know somebody. You had to either work at Sephora or you had to know somebody who worked at Sephora in order to get in on the sale. So I remember that when I first started my YouTube channel, one of my subscribers offered to give me like a link to get into the Sephora sale. And then they ended up giving me a like a way for people in my audience to join the Sephora sale. And I put up a whole video, was like, if you email your email address to this email address, they will give you access to the Sephora sale. And people were like freaking out. It was like one of my most popular videos when I first started my YouTube channel. It got like 8,000 views. Like it was like, oh my gosh. Because no one could get access to the Sephora sale. It was extremely exclusive, extremely exclusive. So for me, the origins of the Sephora sale in my mind were that the Sephora sale was something that was so special. It only happened once a year. It was 20% off the whole site, and you had to know somebody in order to get in. All right, so this primer right here. It is very silicone-y feeling, and it is it's completely and totally clear. Hold on, I still have the hi Audra up by accident. Here we go. Let's get we do want to continue to say hi Audra, but okay. Yeah, Apple Pie says about primer, a gripper primer helps when wearing masks. Okay, that's great to know. I cannot stand those things because they feel awful. And I'm so textural on my face. This feels good. This is nice and smooth. It is a very standard, typical silicone-based primer. It feels like a silicone-based primer. It goes on. I would imagine it would help makeup stay on longer. Silicone, for me, I don't know the science 100% behind it, so don't quote me on it. I'm not a cosmetic chemist. But silicone-based primers, whenever you see anything with cone, like this one, it should have the ingredients on here. It doesn't. I don't know why, but anything dimethicone, cyclopentasiloxane, what else? I don't know. All the silicones, it mixes with the silicones in the foundation and really helps it like stay on better, in my opinion. I don't know if that's legit. That's just my thoughts, but that's the way it seems. So that felt really nice. So anyway, so with the Sephora sale, I felt like that was kind of my introduction to the Sephora sale, was that it was like so special and exclusive. So it created this feeling inside of me that when the Sephora sale came, I needed to take advantage of it. And then it changed. It changed to allowing people, I think it was just people like on the email list to get 20% off. And then it was like open to everybody getting 20% off. And then I don't know what happened, but I think maybe they realized that 20% off for the masses, like they could figure out a better system. So they were going to encourage people to spend more money. So you couldn't, again, at that point, you couldn't get the 20% off unless you spent more money. So that's the current system. But there was a period of time where everybody got 20% off. And then they got the levels going and all of that. And now we have what we have now, which makes sense business-wise to, to have, a monetary compensation, for spending more. The more you spend, the more discount you get. But is 20% really that great? That's the next question. Is 20% really that awesome? I don't think it is, honestly, because like we talk about in What's Up in Makeup all the freaking time. Oh, that is light. It's a little light, but we're going to go with it for today because I already put it on my face. I should have. And it's also a little yellow. Like you see like the pink tones might be a little yellow, but we're just gonna go with it for today. What was I talking about? So what was I talking about? I don't remember. I lost it. I got distracted and I lost it. Hi, ADHD brain. I totally lost what I was saying. Yeah, something. Oh, that was what I was talking about. So with What's Up in Makeup, we talk about all of the sales, and there's constantly, 20% off, 25% off, 30% off at individual brand websites. So it's like, if you know what brand you like, you just sign up for their emails for their individual brand and then just get it when that goes on sale from the brand. You know what I mean? Like, why do we need to wait for the Sephora sale? I think part of it too is the convenience of shopping all the brands that Sephora has. I think that's really nice to be able to do that, to shop all the brands at one time, and you know that it's coming. So the one thing about brand sales is that you don't know when it's coming. You don't know when there's going to be another sale. A lot of times, I don't think a lot of brands have like a regular schedule. I think some of them do, but not all of them. Oh, yeah, you get it from the brand. Exactly. Dion says Rouge should definitely get 50% off. I agree. At least 35. 50, I think Sephora would probably be like, I don't know. I don't think they'd be happy about that, but but I think so. If you're spending $1,000 freaking dollars, it's like the points, you know? You spend $1,000 and you get like a little like sample of a perfume or something. It's like, really? That's it, right? I mean, I guess they don't have to give you anything, but I don't know. It just seems like you're going to spend $1,000. Should be a little bit of something. What is happening with this? Being a very aggressive and it's not working out for me. All right, this is the concealer. Jenny Lynn says 20% isn't great, but what is great is that it includes so many things that I don't ever go on sale, like perfume. See, that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a really good point. Erica says, personally, I like the Ulta sales better because they're more like 50% off. After the Christmas sales are amazing and their point system is better than Sephora's. You know, I feel like Ulta has really done a nice job at like doing things very well as far as like really crushing Sephora, as far as like their ability to market and do the sales and all of that. I might be putting on too much. This is actually, let me tell you about this brush real quick. This is a Sephora brand brush, and I freaking love this thing. I found it in like all of my brushes that I haven't been using for a while, and I forgot about this. This is the Pro Press Full Coverage Precision Brush, and it's wonderful for concealer. This was actually, I've learned so much from my subscribers, like people in my comment section tell me so much, and I learned about the best products to buy, and this was definitely recommended by a subscriber years ago, and I freaking love it. All right, so I'm going to flip my mirror over to magnification so I can really see what the heck is happening here. That looks nice. That looks nice. It's definitely light, so it's going to give me that brightening, but I'm curious to see in a few minutes whether it's going to crease or not. Yeah, Tish, great point. I bought a Dyson with my 20% off, which is something you can't easily get on sale. Yes, that's a great point. And I think for some of those big purchases, I think that it's definitely a good thing. But I did not, I mean, could I have gotten this Huda Beauty palette another time? Probably on sale. But it's like the convenience of not having to keep track of all the brand things. But like as far as skincare and all of that, you could probably keep an eye on the brand website, you know? But there's just something special for me personally, emotionally, shopping the Sephora sale. Like something goes off in me that like makes me excited about buying stuff from the Sephora sale. I don't know. I think that it's because of the origins and like how it used to be so exclusive. I think that's really why. I don't know if I'm going to get through a whole face of makeup. Honestly, we got like 22 minutes left. How am I going to get through everything? I don't know. I have no idea. Well, we'll do as much as we can. And then I'm going to do a full review of the Sephora brand products. So no worries there. So far, so good on the concealer. It's not super full coverage. It's like a medium coverage, at least the way that I just put it on. I'm going to, of course, play with it some more. Yasu Cherry, when there's a 20 or 25% off sale, including all items here, 90% of brands are excluded from the sale. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. Mel, Gilmore Girls. Am I still watching Gilmore Girls on Netflix? I have half of the very last episode of the reboot thing on Netflix left. And then I'm done. I'm like procrastinating finishing it because I don't want it to be over. So like I'm not finishing it on purpose because I don't want it to be over. So I'm watching it like 3 minutes at a time, like dragging it out as long as possible. I did start rewatching Supernatural though, because I can. And this will be the third time that I've watched it. The whole season, all 15 seasons. This will be my third time. Because I miss my boys. I miss them so much. I haven't watched any of their new shows though. I need to like watch Walker and stuff. I haven't watched it. If you have not watched Supernatural, I'm sorry for you don't know what I'm talking about, but I freaking love that show. All right. Sylvie, this past year, my Rouge stash is probably more worth my time because they gave it to me even though I didn't meet the $1,000 last year. Oh, that's interesting. I am VIB for next year. I am not Rouge. So that is that. That's the other thing too, is their system where like you have to make it by the end of the year and then you start over. It's like, that is such a smart marketing system because it just encourages you more, like that it doesn't carry over. I think that's really smart. I wish that it carried over, but I think marketing wise, it's smart. All right. So far we have no creasing. Oh, no, a little bit. Just a little bit of creasing. I can blend that out though, and then we'll see. This side isn't, but this side had a little bit. I wish I was a little more symmetrical on some days. Powder felt nice. Actually, I should put it on other places other than just under my eyes. I'm going to put a little bit here. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. These, by the way, are BK brushes. They were really nice to send a bunch of these over to me. And they're very nice brushes. I haven't used them as much as I wish that I did, so I'm going to keep using these. Have you tried BK brushes? I've heard wonderful things. I know a lot of my YouTuber friends love BK brushes. They're very nice. Some of these, this is the first time I've used them. Yeah, Sorogen. Yes, Team Ulta, their customer service in store is so much better too. Yeah, I've had a much better experience with Ulta just overall. I do, you know what? This is the thing though, is I haven't been to Sephora in a while. Like my people over at Sephora, I used to go in at least a few times a month, like 2 to 3 times a month, going in and just talking to people at Sephora about what was new and buying new things. And I had like my people that worked there, and then they all stopped working there. And I was like, oh, that's sad. So I need new people. And then I'll probably end up going over to Sephora more if I have new people. I get very attached to people. Like stores that have people that I like. Okay. So customer service at Ulta. I used to have a person over at Ulta too that was one of my subscribers, and then they stopped working there, I think. I haven't seen them in a long, long time. All right. I'm moving this a little bit closer so that I can see what the world I'm doing with my brows. So this is the Sephora brow pencil thingy. I should say exactly what it is. Brow Shaper Pencil. And it is very similar to the Makeup by Mario one. It's got the, not very similar, but the shape is like the flat angled, which I personally really like. Yeah, Michelle, I think that's a really important point too, is Ulta is a lot more accessible than Sephora. I think depending on where you live, you know, one may be more accessible than another. And now with, you know, Ulta's inside of what you call it, Kohl's and, or Target. I don't know. I forget who's going in where. I think Sephora is going into Kohl's. Ulta's going into Target. You know what I'm trying to say. I forget which one is going where because I don't have any of those that I've seen. I think that makes a difference too where you shop, because I feel like there really is a lot of overlap in the prestige section. But with Ulta, you can get all like the drugstore price stuff too. So I don't know. I think that it's unique to the individual based on what's most convenient too, as far as going into stores. And then with COVID not being able to swatch things, I think that made a lot of people go more online because it's like, well, if I can't even go in and swatch them, then what's the point of even going into the store? You know? Because I can just do the same thing online. I guess seeing things in person, like we were talking about the Huda Beauty palette, how it looks so different in person than it does online. I think, you know, maybe that will make a difference for some people. All right. I am not a brow artist. I just do my thing and then I move on with my life. That went on, it's a little, well, okay. It's not quite as pigmented as I typically like, but I'd rather be less pigmented than too pigmented because then it can build. It brushed through my brows really nicely. But my only critique, it's not too soft and it's not too hard. My only critique is it did blend away a bit when I did the spoolie. So it's not perfect, but it's nice so far. That's pretty nice. Yeah, blended out nice. Yeah, AFRS says Ulta also has a great point system. You get awards for free makeup. Yes, totally. Totally. I'm going to scroll all the way down because I've missed a lot. Oh, we have a new member. Alex, thank you so much, Alex. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Yeah, Nola says that Huda palette looks like Ash online to me. Well, we're going to have to swatch it in a minute. Oh, hold on a minute. I don't know what's happening here. Are we talking about poison control? I accidentally clicked that. I don't even know what's even happening here. Oh, John, my husband, I'm over here following along with this look with the old stuff from Jen's Caboodle. That's so funny. If you did not watch that video, it was such a fun video. It was so fun. Even if you were born after the 90s, it's still fun. It's still a fun video. I had people were like, about my caboodle, I found a thing of ibuprofen that expired in 1996, and people were like, I am 6 months older than that ibuprofen, or I'm younger than that ibuprofen. It was really cute. It was like, oh, that's so funny. All right, eye primer. I need to hurry up because I got 15 minutes. I don't think I'm going to make it past eyeshadow. I don't, but that's okay. It's going to be all right. I'll play with stuff off camera. It'll be all right. That's really funny, babe. Anna wants to know if anyone's decorating for Christmas soon. My family has already started. Ooh, that's really light. And it's really, I'm not sure about this. It's really slippery. And usually those crease on me. And there's no muting out of discoloration. This is the Sephora eyeshadow primer. First impression, based on other products I've used, this is not going to be good. So I am not going to hold against the Huda Beauty palette today because I have a feeling I'm going to use it with a bunch of palettes, but I don't have high hopes for this eye primer at all. It's just too slippy, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. We're breaking out the rose quartz. We're doing it. We're doing it. All right, this thing is freaking beautiful. I can't even stand it. But yeah, my family already started decorating for Christmas because, you know, Halloween is Christmas, and that's when you get to start decorating, is the day after Halloween. That's just the way that it is. And if you disagree, that's okay. But, you know, Steph says I can still smell that video. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. The caboodle video. Yes, I'm excited for the rose quartz palette too. I am going to freaking start because I'm going to run out of time. Okay, so let's start with, I don't have too many brushes out, so this is probably too big, but we're just going to go for it. We're just having fun. It's not a serious makeup look. I'm going to just use this light. I'm going to use the light from there. I'm going to use this mirror. That's so pretty. That went on really easily, really fast. It's not blending away. So far, so good. All right. That looks fabulous. I love it. I love it so much. I would love to do maybe I'll put it up on Instagram stories, or you know what? I'll put it on my YouTube community tab because we did this on YouTube. Everything should be on YouTube. I'll put it up on the YouTube community tab. All right, let's do a little bit of the deeper one. Let's do a little bit of Aura and kind of pull that here. And this is what Bailey Sarian taught me when I went to go visit her before her channel blew up, because now I don't know if she would do a collaboration with me because she's so freaking huge, but she taught me to go up here. Like I used to do windshield wipers like this. And what she showed me was that when you go down, it pulls your whole eye look down. So instead go across. And I've used that ever since. And my makeup looks have been so much better. She also taught me to really spend time on blending, which I'm an impatient person when it comes to things that I don't think matter that much. So I was like, you know, it's blended enough, whatever. Nope, you got to keep blending. More blending, more blending. I learned so much from Bailey just from like hanging out with her for a few hours. She's such a lovely human being. I think she had like 35,000 subscribers at that point. And she's like trying to find her direction, and like she was struggling. Like our videos that we did together, she was trying to do like that Bailey Does series and it wasn't working out, and now she's the freaking queen. So, and she's such a lovely person too. I love her so much. I haven't talked to her in a while. She's so busy. She's got so many projects going on. But she's so lovely. All right. So there we go. That's all we're blending for right now. Yes. Yes, I will link the brushes for you. I just have to, yes, I will do that. Yes. Yes, the bottom row is fire. I agree. I agree. Okay. Oh, Dion says Wayne Goss teaches the up and across technique. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, I'm sure it's like, it's just probably a makeup artist thing. Like it's probably something that I'm sure she didn't make it up. I'm sure she learned it from somewhere else too, you know. But it's probably just a makeup artist thing, but that's just where I learned it from. But that's good that Wayne's spreading the message too, because I feel like it's a really good, it's really changed my eye looks. All right, I need to stop blending. I'll fix it later if I need to, because I want to move on to these shimmery guys. Okay, I have to swatch the disease looking one to see what is happening here. Okay, so it's like jelly. It's like shimmery jelly. So I guess what you could do is use this like in the center of your lid to make like the middle of your lid pop, but it's like legit like jelly. And there's a little bit of shimmer in it, but not much. You know what? I think that's a marketing. We're gonna call that a marketing shade because it's not really very functional. At least it does not look very functional, and it looks cool. Well, sort of, if you're into like disease looking eyeshadow. It looks really cool. I mean, it's something different. You know what I mean? Like, and you're like, what the hell is that? I need to try it. And then you buy it. And then, there you are. Okay. So I'm going to put this guy right here. I'm going to swatch this one. What is happening here? Oh, that's pretty. Okay. We're going to go right in the inner corner right there. Yes. Okay. So this is something that I've definitely seen this shade before. It's just like an iridescent pink shade. So it's not like anything magical, but it's pretty. It's definitely, well, I can't say it's not anything magical. It's definitely magical, but it's not anything super unique. I'm going to use a brush to really get in that inner corner because my fingernails are not allowing it right now. Okay. And I just want to make sure I get all the way inside there. That's fun. It's pretty. Let me swatch it for you on my hand so you can see what's happening. It's really looking very white, but in person, I think it's because of the lights. Let me see. Okay, there you go. Now you can see the pink. There it is. But it's really pretty. It's very pretty, but it's not like unique. Except for the way that it looks in the pan, I think is pretty unique. Samantha March is amazing. She is a friend of mine and she is incredible. And Samantha March calls it a Peachtree dish. Maybe that's where I got it from. Edu says, the shimmers are butter. I love this palette. By far the best one. T is the marketing shade. Preach, girl. I mean, it really is. It's like, what am I supposed to do with that? I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to use this shade Abundance, I think, on the outer corner and see what happens there. So they're going on really nicely, but I wouldn't say that these are like stand out, unique, you can't get them anywhere else shades, but to have them all together, I think is nice. And that's going to be a really pretty look. Oh, I'm excited about this. That's really pretty. I feel like my blending could definitely use some more blending, but we're not gonna stress about that because I want to play with more shades. All right, I'm gonna take this shade right here called Moon Magic, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. But let me it's a little bit chunky. And it's a little sheer, but it's really pretty. I'm just gonna throw that in my inner corner real quick. Okay, where did it go? There it is. I always have to make noises when I do things. I think it's residual from being an elementary school teacher and trying to keep the kids' attention because you can't do anything silently as an elementary school teacher or else you've like lost the whole class. But if you make little weird noises, they're wondering what the heck is happening and then you can keep their attention. So I think that's definitely why I do that. Okay. This is a Doll 10 brush that I'm pretty sure was in the Makeup Molly set that was sent to me by Doll 10. If you do not know Makeup Molly, she is lovely as well. And I'm using the shade Empowered, this dark. I just totally stuck my fingernail in that. You see that? That was not cute. Okay. I remember when I first started putting eyeshadow on my lower lash line like that, people were like, oh my gosh, you're getting eyeshadow in your eyeball. You're going to ruin your eyeball. And now it seems like a lot of people do it, but maybe not everybody. I don't know. I've never really had problems. Maybe when I get older. The only time I've ever had issues with lower lash line liner from eyeshadow is if it's like a chunky glitter. I will not do that. But then it doesn't look good anyway. So it's like, why would I even, you know what I mean? Because it doesn't, like chunky glitter on the lower lash line. Like for really artistic looks, yeah, but like for everyday makeup, putting a chunky glitter on the lower lash line to me, for what I like, doesn't really make sense. So I'm fine. So I just used a little bit of that abundant shade in the inner corner. All right, so we're going to stop it there, even though I know it's not like perfect. We're just, because I want to show you, I'm going to put on the liner and stuff. And we have 4 minutes left. Oh my gosh, it's going by so fast. Jennifer says I do that with adults making the noises. That's so funny. Yes. Yeah, Molly is a sweetheart. I've met her quite a few times. She's very nice. Okay, let's try the Sephora eyeliner. I have so many new eyeliners. I've gone on liquid. I went from like not having any new liquid eyeliners to having like 4 liquid eyeliners. Like why? Why do I do that to myself? I don't know. Oh, do you put shadow on the waterline? Sometimes it ends up there by accident. But yeah, I mean, yeah. But I mostly try to put it on the lower lash line, but it just ends up on the waterline anyway, which is fine. I never have issues with it. So, I mean, you have to do what you think is best for your own eyeballs. Like, I'm not trying to say that and then have you like hurt your eyeballs and then it's Jen's fault. Like, you do what you want, but I've never had a problem with it. Hi, Cherie. Hi, Jen. It makes sound effects all the time too. My friend says I sound like Blue's Clues. And you never taught. That is so funny. So I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Oh, Angie says I should just go over. I don't know. I don't know. I feel weird going over because you have things to do. You know what I mean? Like I feel like chat in an hour is a good amount. You know, and I know you've got stuff to do. Maybe if I can just finish it quickly and stop gabbing. All right. So that was difficult to go on. I had to do multiple swipes to get the product out, but it may be just because it's brand new. Maybe once I use it a little bit, it'll get the product flowing and it'll be fine. So I'm gonna have to play with that more. This is the Sephora brand one. This is brush tip liquid eyeliner. Because I prefer brush tips to marker tips because they bend to the eye. Where a marker is just so stiff. And my eye is curved, so I like to have something that bends to the curve. And I totally just got black eyeliner on my lower lash line, which was unintentional. Okay. So I just got a little bit right there, which is not cute. My wings are a little not matching, so make that one a little bigger. Loop. There we go. Now they're more matching. That looks good. That looks really nice. I like it. Okay, everybody's telling me to go over now. Yeah, Steph, I hate dragging the eyeliner too. Okay, we'll go over a little bit. Y'all want me to go over. I'm good at following directions. We'll go over. Okay, mascara. It won't take that much longer. Just a little bit. People on the replay are like, Jen, it's hour and 45-minute chat. You said you just go over by a little bit. All right, how do I get this mascara open? Where's the little pulley thingy? Hate it when that happens. JK wants to know if it's waterproof eyeliner. Yes, waterproof. Yes, yes. Yeah, maybe 15 minutes. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, that's true. Make sure the mods want to go over. Well, my husband's stuck here, so my husband will stay. If everybody else has to go, my husband will stay. I'll be fine.
And the chat's mostly behaving today.
Okay. John said chat. You guys are, there's not creepos in chat, so that's good. Okay, just disclaimer about mascara and how I just feel about mascara in general. When I first open a mascara, I never fully judge it because I feel like as it's open a little bit and as product gathers on the bristles, the performance changes. But I will tell you, first impression, this is giving me more volume than length. And it's just fine. It's not really giving me a ton of length, but I do like the volume it's giving me. And I will say the name of the mascara again. I think the most boring thing watching ever is somebody putting on mascara. Because it takes for freaking ever. This is the Size Up Volume Extra Large. Immediate supersized volume. So that's why I'm getting more volume than length. That makes sense then. So this would be really nice paired with like the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara that gives a ton of length and like zero volume in my opinion. Because this is giving me lots of volume and zero length. So this is going to be a good pairing mascara, I think. I'm definitely getting some really nice volume. So if you already have long lashes, you're probably really going to like this. Now, of course, I don't know about smudging or wear time or flaking or anything like that because I'm just putting on for the first time. But so far, so good. I don't hate that. I thought I was going to hate it, but I don't at all. It's very nice. Trying to get some of that liner off. Okay. So now let's go into, okay, so let's do, I have the Sephora palette, but let's use the Patrick Ta blush. And again, this is in She's Seductive. This is my first time ever using a Patrick Ta blush. All right, this is an Ulta brush and it's freaking phenomenal. I love these angled brushes for blush and contour. Flip back to the regular look. I love them. Yeah, Erica loves the Superhero Mascara. It's really nice. Hi, Mama Goonie. It was the Rose Quartz palette by Huda Beauty. That's what we used today. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay. Boo, 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 boo. Okay. Here we go. That's going on really nicely. Yeah, this brush definitely feels cheaper than some of the other brushes. Like after using those BK brushes, this feels very synthetic. Where the BK brushes, I feel like feel a little softer, but I'm not hating it. It's been a while since I've used this brush because I have my brushes up to wash today because I'm a procrastinator and it takes me a while to wash my brushes. So let me turn this off for a second. So hopefully you can see the blush a little bit better. It's pretty. It's definitely buildable. It's going on really nicely. It's just taking a little while because I really like, I like buildable blushes. I'd rather it not go on full strength really quickly and be difficult to blend like that Milani blush. There's like a Milani cherry blush. Oh my gosh, that stuff was like, oh my gosh, blend it out. It was so hard to blend. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I think it's really pretty. Okay, and then we're going to go in for highlight. I think this may be a little bit deep of a palette for me. I think that was a bad choice on my end. So I think I'm going to mix the white and this shade right here because I think that's going to be too deep for me. So I'm just going to go back and forth a little bit between those two, and hopefully it'll lighten up a little bit. Oh, that's really gold. With this eye look, it doesn't really match, but that's okay. Yeah, I think I got the wrong palette, which is my fault. Because this is not the right shade on me at all. That is way too deep, even with the white mixed in. Maybe I'll just put straight white on and see if I can lighten it up a little bit because that is not good. But that's my fault. That's not the product's fault. That's me. Well, all it's doing is brightening up the fact that this is the wrong color. Erase, 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 erase. Oh my gosh. Aw, Lupe. I miss the getting ready lives too. I do. One day I would like to bring them back. One day. Adriana says the blush looks invisible. I think that it's because of the lights. Like, can you see the blush better now? Like, you can see how bad that highlighter looks, but you see it better now. And plus, I don't like real thick, like my application to be really thick. You know, like I don't like it to look like I'm wearing blush. You know, like I just want it to kind of meld into my skin. So maybe that's why too. So I don't know. I guess everybody kind of likes their own things. Maybe look at somebody else using it. Maybe I'm not a good example. Maybe I'm not a good example to use it. Yeah, Dark Angel says some of the softer brushes I've tried are BH Cosmetics. Nice. Okay, let's do lips. I need to use this. This is what I need in my life, the Sephora one. Yes. It's so freaking creamy. I always love like right here because it kind of looks like I have a mustache. Ho-ho. That feels amazing. And it's really pigmented. Like really, really pigmented. A lot of lipsticks I've been wearing lately, like the Milani, the inappropriate ones. I always call them the inappropriate ones because I can never think of what it is. The ones that have like the, I have to get it out because it's going to drive me bonkers. Hold on. Let me get it. These guys right here. I can never remember what they're called. This is called Pleasure. What are these things called? Fetish lipsticks. These things are a lot more sheer, where this is like, bam. What's up? You okay? I thought I was missing something. I'm actually gonna ombre this a little bit because I can. That's pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with that. Oh, after the highlighter mishap, this is like, yes, loving that. I love it so much. Okay, and then that's it. That's the whole look. We did it. We made it. And we're only 7 minutes over. And my hair looks weird. Okay, we'll put it back. All right, let me turn this off. How are we looking? I think it looks good. I love the eye look. The eye look is really fun. I'm going to have so much fun playing with this. I'm going to have so much fun. This is definitely my favorite thing that I tried was this. This is my favorite thing that I tried today. This is nice. But I have so much other, like I want to try the Sephora eyeshadow. And I want to try this shade of the Patrick Ta, and I'm going to return this. And I'm probably going to exchange this. I hate returning things that that are perfectly fine, but this is not the shade for me. I got the wrong one. Online, I swear it looked like it would work for me, but this is too deep for me, unfortunately. So, yeah, I think I'm going to bring that back since I'm already going to Sephora for returning this and then the Fenty skin thing. I have to exchange that. So, yeah, and then I can do a better review because I can't really review this because it's the wrong color for me. So, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead.
What's the Sephora lipstick shade?
The Sephora lipstick shade, great question. This is called Yum Yum, and it's the one with the cookies on it. And the mirror. The mirror is Ilios, I-L-I-O-S lighting. And it is freaking phenomenal. You can see my prints on there, but yeah, it does that. And then also you can remove the mirror and it can just be a ring light if you're doing like Instagram-y stuff. And then it's got, I'll just show you real quick. It's got levels of brightness. Oh my gosh. Sorry to blind you. I just did it again because I'm not sorry. I remember somebody being like, why are we saying we're blinding people? Like you're not really blinding, it's just bright. Okay, and then you can do a blend of warm and cool, and you can do warm. I always keep it on cool though. And it's fabulous. It's an incredible mirror. And I would pay full price for it. I would. If it was within my budget, I would pay full price for it. But I know it's not going to be in everybody's budget, but it is freaking phenomenal. So, all right, I'm going to pop off here. Thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you for hanging out just a little bit late so we could finish the look. I am loving it. This was fun. This was fun. Next week's chat, we'll be back. Same bat time, same bat channel. 10 a.m. Eastern time, hanging out. Make sure if you haven't already, pop over and watch What's Up in Makeup. It's a great show today. And mad love to you. Have a wonderful week. Stay safe. And I will see you in a video very, very soon. Bye.